Cedar Brook School, a Seventh-day Adventist grades pre-K through 10 educational institution, is located on a beautiful 12.9-acre property in Rehoboth, Massachusetts. Founded and built by local congregation members and pastors in 1961, Cedar Brook has for nearly 60 years been a source of Christian education for thousands of children. Away from the hustle and bustle of urban locations, this school's serene, idyllic, and natural setting have proven conducive for the enrichment of the whole child, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Classrooms are busy as teachers strive to challenge their students to learn, from the ABCs of the beginners to the more advanced grades, where the latest learning concepts in math, grammar, history, and the sciences are focused upon. And of course, the center of all education here at Cedar Brook School is the Word of God. Each morning, classes begin with a time of devotion and prayer. Students participate with the teachers. Character is their most important product.
My background is working in a public setting, and as you can tell that we don't talk about Bible, we don't pray in that setting. So here, starting working at Cedar Brook is really a blessing. I now can talk about the love of Jesus in the classroom, and I love that we really prepare the students for eternity. So today, we praise God for His life.
Mrs. Roman is my teacher. She's very nice and she helps me a lot.
What I love about Cedar Brook School is how everyone puts God in everything they do.
I love how here you can make lifelong friends.
I love that there are amazing people here and you can always make friends easily and they're always encouraging. You don't have to hide the fact that you are Christian and that you pray. And here, everyone is treated like a family.
Thousands place. Okay, so it would be 5 times.
We have a curriculum that's set up in all of our subjects to be able to incorporate spirituality. We're able to not only talk about God just in Bible class, but we're able to talk about God throughout all of the subjects: science, creation, and how we can incorporate God, sometimes even in math.
I appreciate so much the spirit that our students at Cedar Brook bring into our classroom each and every day. There is a tender-heartedness that they have towards the love of Jesus that is seen in the way in which they treat each other. I am encouraged each day as I come through the door and I see the enthusiasm that our students have. They know this is a special school. They know that they're safe here. They know they're going to be challenged academically and that we have a high regard for the standards in which that we expect each of them to achieve. And I appreciate so much our teachers. Each and every staff member is not only here to do a job, but they're invested in the personal lives of their students.
I love teaching here at Cedar Brook School, and actually one of the things that really stands out is how the alumni just absolutely love their school. Several times we'd be standing here in the lobby and somebody would pull up in the parking lot and come to the door, and we didn't recognize who it was, and they would announce that 30 years ago they had come to Cedar Brook School and they just wanted to come by and show their children where they went to school. So it has endearing memories to the people who have come here.
I have 2 daughters at Cedar Brook School. Every single day I drive about 40 to 45 minutes to bring my kids to Cedar Brook. Some people might ask why, they might think it's crazy, but isn't it, in terms of sacrifice for what's good for your kids? I think I made the right decision, which I don't regret that for a second. In terms of money, if you look at about money, you will say that, okay, I don't have money to put my kids in school. The school don't really ask for much for what they give to your children. I am so grateful to be a part of Cedar Brook School. And I'm highly recommend for whoever wants to put their children in that school. You won't regret a second of it. It's a wonderful school. Try it, and that way you'll see what I'm talking about.
In 1961, Cedar Brook School opened its doors with 146 students. It prospered for many decades. However, to a variety of circumstances, its enrollment declined with less than 20 students in some years. Then, in the early 2000s, a community of believers with much prayer and dedication rallied to turn the tide.
Their motivation? The belief that this was a school ordained by God. Now, the school is once again thriving with an enrollment of approximately 70 students. And what about the future? Cedar Brook School has an optimistic vision that will solidify its place in the education of our children. Plans are now being drawn to introduce an agricultural educational component. This will include a greenhouse combined with additional tilling of the soil on other parts of the property.
What we have here at Cedar Brook is an incredible opportunity and a potential. We have the land, we have the rural setting, we have the students, we have the enthusiasm. And I'm excited what Cedar Brook could do with the potential of agriculture, academics, spirituality is number one, and the desire of our students to embrace new challenges ahead of them.
This plan will not only provide an important third source of financial revenue for the school, it will also provide new and relevant educational opportunities to the students and foster a deeper appreciation of God's ideal for each one of them. Today, you are invited to be a partner with Cedar Brook School in this endeavor. The Brace Foundation is dedicated to assisting Seventh-day Adventist education in ways that make our schools more viable than ever before. With the condition of our world and the events unfolding around us, we see a world in need of Christ and Christ-filled people. And perhaps more than ever before, we can see the value of Adventist education. Together, we can make sure Cedar Brook remains a haven for our children and that they have the tools they need for the preparation for a life of service in this world and in the world to come.